AITA. Am I the a-hole for throwing the meal my girlfriend brought home for me in the trash? I know I could have handled the entire situation better, but I don't know how much of an a-hole I am. I've been dating Kira for 2 months now. I get home late sometimes, so on nights where she comes over and I won't be home till late, it makes sense for her to just pick up food. Most times I'm not home late, so we go out together, or we cook something, but 3 times now I just cash app her $20 and she picks up some fast food, because it's too late to do that stuff. The first time we did this, she told me where she wanted to pick up food, so I texted her what I wanted from there, then sent her $20. My order was only $7, so I definitely gave her enough to cover whatever she wanted as well. She can keep the change, buy herself a coffee in the morning on me, or whatever else. She came home with the wrong order for me. It was still something I liked. I ordered a burger, she brought home a chicken sandwich, so it wasn't a big deal. She said they must have messed up the order. She definitely told them a burger. Okay, no problem, shoot happens. Few weeks later, same shoot. This time a different fast food restaurant. I texted her my order, sent her more than enough money to buy both of our food, and she came home with the wrong order for me. Except this time, I don't like the food I was given. It's not something I order from this restaurant. I don't like the wet burrito Play-Dohs from Del Taco, and she got me the chicken verde wet burrito Play-Doh. I don't like green sauce, either. I asked for a epic Cali steak and guac. It's a completely different type of burrito. I said, what the hell? You're 0 for 2 on the takeout orders, are you doing this on purpose? She insists it was a lapse in judgment. I ordered a burrito, and they have a newish chicken verde burrito, so she thought I might like to try it. I assured her I don't want to try any new burritos. Please just get what I ask for, or else what's the point in me even asking? She told me she would. Now tonight, same shoot. Back at Del Taco, I order another epic Cali steak and guac, this time she brings back a carne asada wet burrito Play-Doh. Now I'm mad. I had a rough day and I was looking forward to my burrito. I don't like wet burritos. When I saw that on the table, I laughed. I thought she was joking. Okay, joke's over, where's my real burrito? It was no joke. She thought I didn't like the other one just because of the green sauce, so she got me one with red sauce. That's fraud. I picked up the dish and threw it in the trash. I told her if I can't trust her to get a basic ass food order right, I don't know how I trust her as a SO in a relationship, then I left and got my burrito. She's still in bed crying. I'm going to go in and talk to her in a bit, but I'm still too frustrated. Honestly. Why would you keep buying someone the wrong thing? This is on purpose, right? Edit. Kira is usually low on cash, so she always uses coupons when we eat out and she pays. There is a lingering feeling in the back of my mind, that she is just buying me whatever she has a coupon for, that way she can pocket more of the $20 I give her. Sounds like an unfair and maybe far-fetched assumption, so I didn't mention it initially, but others said I should. I actually think you're NTA. Not the a-hole. You're paying for the food and she just has to order, it's okay to get it wrong once but 3 times. I'd be pissed, doesn't matter if it's a joke, because it should have been done after the first time. There's no reason for her to get it wrong so many times. Is she ordering cheaper stuff to get something better for herself? NTA. 1 time might have been an honest mistake. 2 times, maybe she was trying to be nice, still an honest mistake. 3 times, she's straight up frocking with your food. No one likes it when someone frocks with their food. ESH. Everybody sucks here. But I am siding with you because it sounds like the last 2 times she admitted to deliberately ordering you something you did not ask for, when you text her exactly what you wanted and paid for it and whatever she wanted. Stop paying for it, and order it online yourself for her to pick up. Can't mess up if all she has to do is pick up the food. AITA. Am I the a-hole for not telling this girl I'm a janitor? This happened early March, but it's been lingering my mind. I need closure. So, I go to Starbucks every morning, to get an ever so delicious tall salted caramel mocha. Oh, does it taste different at 5:47 a.m. Every morning when I go, I see this one girl. We are almost the only people here, that's partly the only reason I noticed her. And she was pretty. Now here's some background. I'm an average-sized male 5'5". My friend group is very tall, probably for an average of 5'8". This doesn't help my confidence lacks tremendously, but for some reason, I grew the courage to talk to this girl. It wasn't no more than 5 minutes into the conversation, where the convo went into her asking why I was at Starbucks. I said, well, I work at a law firm in downtown. We continued the conversation for 5 more minutes. I ended up getting her number and headed towards work. We text for a week, eventually getting a bit more serious. I take her to RPM Steak in downtown Chicago. We had a ball. Well, I did, can't speak for her. Everything gets very serious. We talk for 2 weeks more, and she still thinks I'm a lawyer for some reason. Another week blows by, and she had to be picked up from work. She works at a local college. I agreed to pick her up, but it was directly after work for me. I pick her up, and she looks at me weird. I ask her what's up. She said, why are you wearing janitor clothes? I responded with a simple, because I'm a janitor. I also said this with a lot of sass, because it was an obvious question she already had the answer to. So I could admit I was probably wrong in that. I took a bunch of verbal assault for about the next 15 minutes driving her home. Essentially, she said, that I'm an a-hole for lying to her about where I work. I calmly reminded her law firms don't clean themselves, and not once did I claim I was a lawyer. I would never lie to a female about my job as a janitor. She took the ride home, and took my heart as she blocked me off Facebook, iPhone, and even PlayStation Network off her brother's account. I messaged him to have her respond to me. AITA. Am I the a-hole for telling her I work at a law firm? I work at a law firm. She thinks I'm a lawyer for some reason. No shoot Sherlock, who outside of 90s comedy movies says that? YTA. You're the a-hole. Also, quite creepy how you stalked her after she ditched you. OMG, YTA. You can't tell half-truths and expect her not to have an issue. Grow up, Eduardo. P.S. 5'5" isn't average, and 5'8" isn't tall. 5'8" is average, and 6'1" plus is tall. Yikes. YTA. Saying you work at a law firm to someone you started talking to 5 minutes ago would make them think you are a lawyer, a paralegal or something like that. In these 2 weeks you haven't told her either. Also, calling her a female doesn't help your case. Also, messaging her brother for her to answer you once she blocked you on all her own stuff, that's not okay, man. P.S. Not a critic but just to point out, 5'5" isn't average. 5'9" to 5'10" is average. YTA. You need to think about the connotation of what you say, dude. Yes, you work at a law firm, but what does that usually mean? That you're a lawyer. You work at a school? People assume that you're a teacher. The list goes on. You can't say that she thinks you're a lawyer for some reason, when we already have preconceived notions like those listed above in our society. You didn't lie, but you weren't exactly clear either.